Hi everyone, Mature Simmer here. Continuing the RBJets Marias Pass. Scenario number 13. This is some yard work. It's yard work Essex. This scenario takes place right after leaving Whitefish Part 4. We'll need to switch out some freight for that consist so they can continue their trip east. And it says it's medium difficulty, 30 minutes. Hey, BNSF 7341, leaving Whitefish Consist, just dropped 3 lumber flats on Essex West Pass 2701 that need added to the stock, sitting on Essex number 2703, then add the 3 center beam cars to the end of 7341 before continuing your yard duties. Tanks check all switches, which makes me think something won't be right. But we've got 14 stops here, so we've got a couple those 4 at Essex, so I'm wondering if it's those are the flats. So let's see, at 3435, right, that's us, so the back is there, so we've got to get to that. So let's take a look at what we've got. So we're here, and here, so we're all set on the switches there. Alright, so we're going to get moving along here. I do need to be careful. I've also got the added challenge that I know from the last scenario that we are heading downhill, so I think I just started literally taking off because we were heading downhill, because I didn't have the 100 on to push us forward. So we'll kind of let this speed up, and then we will go ahead and let it slow down when we need to. But I'm thinking we're going to change out these 3 for these 3. That may be all we're doing here. Not quite sure. I guess we'll find out. Let's see. Alright, so the 13 is going to let us keep going faster. 22 is going to slow us down. So, a little bit of a trick, but we've got to go all the way till this runs out. I can actually go. Let's see. Alright, that'll let us keep speeding up, so we'll do that, and then we'll speed up a bit more. Alright, 21 gets us down. Does 19 keep us? Nope. 20? No, we're still speeding up. So this is definitely a bit tricky. So that's part, I'm sure, of the mediumness here. Oh, I was able to go up to 15, so I guess I'll let that do its thing. Just need to get past this switch here. Come on. I want to drift enough that we can do this. So we don't have to go too far, but... Alright. So now we need to go back to 2701, so we'll flip that, and then that will couple the cars to the back. So we're going to change this around. I'm going to put the gas on, or the throttle on, because obviously, oops, I don't need any brakes. Haven't moved my finger from the control. But now we're going uphill. So yeah, I'm sure again that's part of the challenge with the medium here is, are we kind of clear of things? So just want to be careful. I'd prefer not to be speeding in the yard. We're also coming up on the train relatively quickly. Alright, so let me start slowing down, back that off, because it'll continue to slow down a bit. Alright. Might... There we go. Okay, head to Essex 2703 and hook those to the other lumber flats. Yeah, I'm going to turn this on because now we're pulling the whole train the other way, which we don't want to be doing. Okay, but I also only need 3 cars, so let's see. We are here, so 54,196, I think, is the last one, yes. So I want to decouple there. Turn that around. We should start drifting away. Yep. Alright, and 2703, which looks like, okay, so it's those 2 over. So we've got to get past the switch here. So we'll go do that. And again, we can go 15, so that'll help a bit. And then, yeah, I don't know then if we bring those back and put them on here, I'm assuming that's what's going to happen, so there's probably not a whole lot of magic to it. Just takes some time, and you're doing it on a hill, which obviously makes it even more complicated. Alright, so we're at that same point where about 20 will start slowing me down. We obviously have longer than just 2 locomotives going by, or switch tenders, whatever they're called. Alright. So, again, I'll back that off, because otherwise we're not going to get far enough. But yeah, at this point, I think we're good. And then we need to get to 27,303. So we need to go there. And then I think we're flipping that to get us where we need to be. So we're going to turn this around. Again, we're going uphill, so I want to start moving in the right direction as soon as I can. And it does say Essex 32703, so that's good. Thing is, I think once we get there, we're going to need to be at 10. So we're kind of floating over those locomotives. That's why it's so loud. So, a little bit of weight. Alright, let me just be careful here, because like I said, I think that next switch, oh, we've got another train heading over here. Pretty long one. Oh, those are still boxes. I thought they had, like, passenger cars of some sort. Don't know why I thought that, but that is what I was thinking. So yeah, I'm just going to be careful, because as I said, I think once we hit this, it's going to be 10. And it's just not telling us that, because we should know that. It isn't yet. That's interesting. Alright, so it looks like we'll be 15 the whole way, so we'll take advantage of that to close the distance a bit. Because that will help us to move along. And let's see, we're only on step 2, so somehow I'm thinking there may be more to this yard work than I think. that going. Alright, that'll work. Alright, we should be... Did we not couple the right things? I don't understand. No, I guess we did. Alright, so we want to drop off 56, 546, 188, okay, on Essex. So we just decouple these. Alright, now grab the 3 center beam cars on Essex 272 and add them to 7341. Alright, so I want to go the other way. Well, again, let this start to drift away. There we go. So, speed up a bit, give ourselves some throttle, because we can go 15. And then we want to go here, and then I think we're putting them on there, and then maybe we're putting that last bit on the large one? I don't know. I guess I won't speculate. I'll just do the work as they ask me. Alright, so again, if I'm up here, 16 will be speeding up, but not substantially, so this may be fine to get me past where I need to here. Because I just need to get past this switch now. Alright, so we'll turn that on. Alright. So now I want to go out here, switch this to 2702, turn that around, turn that off, start heading in that direction. And that will, alright, get us going there. So 2702. That is accurate. All right. Again, it's just being careful. Bit of coaxing up the hill, but that should get us where we need. Alright, and then we're going to put them on Essex West Pass. So we're going to grab, I think, the whole thing. Essex West Pass 2701 is what we were on. So I think we're going to want to then kind of get that, and then I don't know if we're moving the whole train. That would seem odd, but we'll see. Alright. So again, not a terribly long consist. Here we go. That slows us down a bit, but allows us to also keep moving somewhat here. Alright, and that should get us there. And that should get us, yeah, because we were on West Pass, so that is correct. So we'll go and we'll couple that, and then I guess we'll try to understand what exactly they're asking us to do here. But I'm pretty sure that, yeah, there we go. We're at 15 now that we crossed into the switch. I'm like, we're not going to stay at 25. So I wasn't quite sure what was happening there, but... So again, just trying to get moving appropriately. Because we've got a lot of work to still get done here. Alright, 25's too much. Yeah, the throttle doesn't quite have the... I found a way on the brake to work it a little differently, but here I just have to nurse the throttle up and down as we get that in there. So yeah, we're just really working with 3 tracks right now, and all right. So I think we're good. So we've coupled that to the back, alright. And then we want to drop off. Now, are we not coupled? I'm confused. 7341, blah 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 to the back, so now we're all set. So we want to drop off 83. Alright, so we're dropping everything off there. Right, 83. Oh, okay, hold on. I want to couple this. Alright. So 83414. Alright, now round up the rest of the lumber flats in the yard. Grab the 2 sitting on SXY tail 2716. Okay, so I need to figure out where that is. Alright, so that's there. So I want to go there, 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 there. Alright. So, let me do this. Yeah, I think what ended up happening is I came in a little faster than I should have been, and that meant the trains didn't couple together, is what happened. So we need to head this way and then head back that entire route. Again, just being careful that we don't exceed the speed limit. But yeah, we're just coming all this way back. And so yeah, I think we're going to then add all the lumber flats on. And then that might finally be the train. But they wanted the center beams all connected, is what it appeared. Alrighty. So yeah, just a couple houses out here. Alright, let me turn those brakes on. And again, we'll want to flip that. And yep, that gets us to Y-tail 2716. See, I don't know if we're then going to need to collect this. This could get all, because yeah, we are doing something on east leg. I guess we'll follow kind of what they have for the plan for us. So, another train coming back the other way, so we definitely got a lot happening on the lines here, and again it'll be 15, so I need to be careful that I don't go too fast, and then it may actually go down to 10, so we know it doesn't happen for a bit. Let's see, 13, is that gonna still speed us up, or is that gonna, yeah, it is. Alright, so I'm not sure if we're gonna need to be below 10 once we go there, so I want to be careful. Yep, there we go. So kind of what I felt. I thought, you know, we'd get a speed issue. But it's just once I'm past those 3 little spurs there. Alright, so this will move us along. We've got to go around that turn. And I can't even see those cars that we need to couple with yet. Everything should be 10. Because, yeah, I think this, we may have come off of that. I don't remember exactly where we were parked. But now we're heading up here. So, yeah, still kind of around the turn a bit more than... can see them through the trees, I think, are the ones we're trying to get. Now it looks like the grade went up a bit more, so so at this point it's a little, we're slowing down a bit, which is fine, because shortly we're going to need to stop. But yeah, I'm just not sure. Whoops, 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 whoops. Because now it flattened out is what happened, I think. Suddenly started speeding up. Don't need any of that. Alright. Add to the stock on Essex 2703. Whoops. To be on 2303. You know what? Let me brake so that I'm not moving. So I want to couple the back of... Oh, okay. So I think, yeah, I need to then go back. And 2703 is this. So I basically want to head back there. And then, okay. I think that's what we're doing. So we'll see how that goes. Hope I'm interpreting that right. Because I can't go through there, so I have to go this way to get to 2703. So I think we're okay. But this is a bit complex, I will say that. It certainly is that. And we're going to start having some downhill issues again. Alright, so 2703 are the other lumber cars, so that makes sense. So then we'll have lumber cars. Let's see. That's still letting me speed up. That's still letting me speed up. That's slowing me down. It's just really strange that it's kind of so touchy. Because, yeah, that'll let me go ahead some more, but, yeah, don't really even need any throttle here. I mean, gravity is doing its thing. Oops. Get back down there, and again, we just need to get past that. And then I think we'll have all the lumber flats, and then maybe we just attach them, and maybe we're done. Maybe not. Maybe there'll be more. Because I'm thinking we're going to have to go get those other 3 still. Now I hit it too far. So let me fix that. Because again, we're having to move along a bit yet. We've got to get past that. Hard to tell exactly where, but I think, yep, I think that does it. So now we want to flip that to 2703, turn it around. And that should get us where we need. So, just struggling to get moving up the hill, but like once it unlocks, it's kind of like, yeah, I'm good to go. All right. So we're in the right place. Again, continue to speed up a bit. And then obviously be careful so we don't make it too hard of a contact point. So get that shrunk down. All right. That should work. I think it'll get us there. Yep, alright. So then we want to drop off 5, 4. So we want to drop everything. Okay, great. Now go via Essex Roundhouse 271 and get the 3 flats sitting on 2704. Okay. So I think we just need to, oops, I think we just need to head past the switch here, and then we'll just see what it all looks like. So yeah, I think we've still got a bit of tap dancing here. Alright. Get that set. Oops. So we'll get that here. And then, okay, via roundhouse. Okay, that's 2711. So there. I think that does it. And then we're going here. And then I'm adding it to the front instead of the back, which makes sense then. Okay. Think I am clear. The only question is the roundhouse going to be 10? Or is it 15? I'm sure it's 10, so let me be careful again. So I'm thinking once I get past this piece here, then I will be, yep, at 10, as it says, so. And so I think we're going via that piece there. We could do the other one too, but this is the way it wants us to go, so. Not really a reason to disobey, and I'm sure there'd be some challenges, or maybe we'd get flagged in this scenario for heading in the wrong direction. I don't know. But there we go. And there's Essex Roundhouse 2, 2711. And this may flatten out again, so I just need to be careful, just like it did on that one leg. Although I would think this terrain is still, it looks like we go right into the mountains, so the next scenario should be pretty interesting. So I'm guessing the engineers that are like on the train, like we were when we brought this into town, then they just kind of sit around and wait. Maybe they go to lunch while the yard work people do all this. Because I mean, the other thing is, like, all of this could have been done. This place could sure use a woman's touch. Ha ha. Man card taken. Bam. Okay. Aren't they funny? So, at this point, I think we've had some funny comment in every scenario. So, gotta give it to RBJets for coming up with things. Alright, we are down to 0.5. So we're going to attach these, then I assume we're going to pull back. It seems we might go all the way back and put them on 2703 right away. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. That's for sure. Alright. So I think I'm clear. Alright, so I want to get on Essex East Leg and couple. So turn around. Gotta get the brake to go all the way. Because, yeah, we're not going to the Y tail. So we're not going very far, so I also want to be careful. I mean, I want to get there, but I don't want to get there and, you know, cause a problem, if you know what I mean. Okay, now reverse and add those to the end of the stock on Essex 2703. After adding, just drop to end this successful scenario. Okay. So I'm guessing then the train's going to move and we're going to back it up to pick that up. Now I just do need to make sure that this way we're all set. Because, yeah, here we want to be that way. We want to be that way. Alright. So, yeah, we want to get... So we need to get all the way past that switch. And yeah, because we're in this one, hence the red. Let's see, 13 I think again is gonna have us moving a bit faster. So it looks like a pedestrian bridge there. Looks like they have maybe a museum or something. Come and see that train. This might be a little bit of a touristy place. Interesting. But yeah, we're immediately heading off. Pretty sharp turn and into the woods for sure. Once we are going to be taking off here. But if we've got to pull up and couple, we'll go around the turn and then we'll end up backing up again. Alright. So now we need to change this. Yep, we're good. Alright. So now I want to go the other way. I want to go forward. But yeah, we'll have 9 or so of these, what they're calling lumber flats. So I guess these are flats, even though they, which I guess makes sense, they just have beams on the side, but yeah, I've got to get them a little ways down there. So we'll move it along a bit so that we can make it there, being aware we're going downhill again. So we're going to have some acceleration, I think. But yeah, this is at least a third of the length of the train we've got. So it's not going to be a small add-on if we add it to there, which I think is what we're going to do. Can't wait to find out. Assuming you're with me too. Inquiring minds want to know. Alright. Hit that a little hard. So let me pull forward a bit. And then we'll fix it the other way. Alright. There we go. And then we want to drop 54286. Alright. So there we go. We'll drop that. And that should end it. So I guess we don't even have to move. So other than being a little sloppy, I mean, we didn't hit anything hard enough to cause any major damage, I don't think. We'll see what the debrief tells us. Way to go. Thanks for getting the center beam stock added to BNSF 7341. They will be pulling out after they finish lunch, leaving Whitefish Part 5 coming soon. Scenario complete. Alright. So yeah, maybe that was the part, but it took a little bit longer. Alright. So thanks for coming along. I'll see you next time.